Hello, I have been working on some embellishments for the past few days after scrapbooking quite a few Christmas layouts. I got tired of working on Christmas layouts but had a huge mess of scraps and stickers and little embellishments and punches, and so I decided to make some Christmas embellishments, and I'll put them away, and next year when I get them out, I'd make a promise to myself that I only scrapbook Christmas pictures during Christmas time. It kind of sets the tone for a Christmas holiday for me. And anyway, so I'm going to go through all of these. These first tags are somewhat all the same, and as you see here in the center, I have pretty much the same punch over and over again. So what I did is I did all of them, and I did every punch in every color and then just kind of mixed and matched. There's a stamp here, and then I took the same stamp border. So this is actually just a strip of a stamp. I turned it upside down. There's a scallop punch and some dies and scallop punch and a brad and some pattern glitter paper underneath there. I did not do any of the ribbon here on the top. I thought I would do that when I actually put it on the layout and decide, how bulky or big, elaborate I will want the ribbon once I put it on a layout. And there's a Merry Christmas sticker there on the bottom. That's a clear sticker. And here's one more. There. And those tags are just a little over 4 inches tall for perspective. All right. Here is another tag. This is the word stamp. The word stamps that you see is one big background stamp. And I really liked that believe, so I tried to intentionally put that center on the top. All right, another tag over here. There's some dimension there. That's some felt there. I made this one, a few of these over and over again. Made more than one. This outline is a die. Merry Christmas is a stamp, and I inked the outer edge there. And these are punches of the Snowflake, and I just offset them on top of each other. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Oh, there's an extra punch that got up in the stash. Here is a banner flag. That's a chipboard sticker there in the middle. This is a kind of a fabric ribbon. This is actually a 12-inch border strip that I cut. And these are punches. Some of these are much more basic than others. Some of them are much more elaborate. Here's another tag. That poinsettia is one sticker. This is an acrylic embellishment sticker by Jolie's Boutiques. There's that same strip as before. See that? Let's see. This one isn't very elaborate. That red is a sticker, snowman sticker. That's the Baby It's Cold Outside is a chipboard sticker, and I fussy cutted a flag around it to kind of outline it. This is a die cut. I really like that one. That die cut, the red, almost looks like a doily. This one's fun. This is actually from a 12-inch border strip, and I cut it. I made another one with that. Where is it? You kind of see it again. Oh, here it is. Let me pull this one down. So I made this tag. There's that background again. And that green behind it is just some pattern paper. And then here's this one again. I spent probably at least 3 nights on these. I'm going to do the snow ones last. And whenever I do embellishments, I tell myself I want to use up all my scraps, and I definitely did not use up all my scraps, and I just stopped. Sometimes I tell myself that I should just make a bunch of the same ones, kind of like I did those first tags, but that just gets boring. And so, but that's really what I probably should do, is make, 4 of everything, and then I'm actually truly using it up. And then to the design, for me, trying to figure it out, and then once you have a design, then you can recreate them and they would go much faster. So this is actually a border stamp, and again I turned it upside down to kind of offset each other, and I put those are stickers there. That's really pretty. This one's boring. Yeah, that must have been a late night one. That's not very creative. There needs to be more on that one. That probably needs to go in the trash. Not too good on that one, Tracy. Let's see this one. Oh, that is like, oh, a magnet glued right to it. Doggone. Okay. This is like a button, a gingerbread button. This is a stamp. This is a border punch. And then this is a background stamp. That's chipboard. It's just a strip of, this is black, is just a sticker label. This is a black strip of paper. There's that border again from earlier. And then a ticket punch. And there's a half circle that the green, it's just a half circle, cut it in half and put on the bottom. This is a clear sticker. It says Peace on Earth. I tried to do some leaves back here, and I should have fanned it more. I honestly didn't really care for that one too much. Okay. There's that same 25 stamp from before. The dark red is a punch. This green here is actually the negative of what the punch is supposed to be. So it's, you can use, when it says scraps, when we talk about scrapbooking, it's true scraps. I was looking for an example of what that may have come from, but at any rate, that scallop, that's what should be the trash, but I kept it and I put it on the bottom of that tag. Whenever I see Holly Jolly Christmas now, I think about the Grinch saying Holly Jolly Christmas. Don't sing this song whenever I always think of the Grinch. This is actually a border strip too, this piece, and I turned it into a banner. There is a sticker there, clear sticker. That gold is a brad. There's a Merry Christmas stamp again. This holly is a stamp. This is it's a present actually from the Cricut, and I did a layout with a bunch of little presents, and that one I just didn't have room for, so I kept it and put it on a little embellishment. I think that was really cute. Put that aside and used that. Okay, the gold trees are a punch, and the green tree is a die. And then the border punches on the top and the bottom. That's an old Brad here. I have a bunch of them. I've had those forever. You can tell it even looks old. But try to use up some of those things. There's another one very similar to the one I just showed you. Those bells are a sticker. Had a few of those. Tried to use them up. The very first tags that I showed, I got inspiration from a YouTube video, and I pretty much tried to recreate it almost identical, and that got my juices flowing, and I'm happy to say that all these thereafter I designed all on my own. But this one I did kind of try to copy, and I don't know, I feel like that's okay. If people put things on the internet, then it's kind of fair game. That's just especially YouTube, it's kind of fair game, it's my opinion, especially if I don't intend on selling them. But anyway, I put them up here because if somebody wanted to, sometimes these are so cool, but it's just the design and creating them and the layering them and the patterns and the papers, and so I am not offended at all if somebody wants to try to recreate what I've designed. I find that flattering. This is fun. Those swirlies there, those are actually dies. And the true image kind of extends off like a pointed branch there. So I just cut them off. So that looks really nice, I think. And then the Christmas trees are Brad's. I tried to cut out like a shadow, I call it a shadow or an outline of the original tag. So I'm trying to do all the red and green stuff first. And then I did some more snowflake kind of things. This is actually a really thick chipboard die that I've had for, oh my God, forever. I mean, I have had this for ever, probably 15 years, literally. I think it was probably one of the very, in a kit of the very first thing I ever bought. So I added some little dies to it, some stamps and some punches, and hopefully I'll actually use that now. This one's kind of pretty basic and simple. One more red and green style, and then I'll go to the snow ones. Excuse me. That Peace on Earth is a stamp. I believe it's a Stampin' Up stamp kit. Christmas stamps. And the deer is a punch, and then that's the leaf. Holly is a sticker. There you go. Okay, now the rest of these are more snow. This is actually one of my favorites. That's actually a big stamp, and in the middle, it's a bigger stamp, but in the middle it says "Baby, it's cold outside." So I kind of covered up the "Baby, it's cold outside," and then just kind of used the snowflakes on the outside. This is that die I was talking about that I like so much. I cut it in half there. This up here on the top of the bottom is washi tape. And that's a stamp. I did some masking. Actually, this is a scrap piece of paper. I had some snowflakes and I was spraying them a misty blue color, and it created a mask. And then so I thought, I'm going to use those, and I've got a few of them. Here you can see the mask more in this one. I just used that scrap piece of paper as you know, cut out the tags, and those turned out really pretty. A dimension there on that one. You can see, you know, this doesn't have any inking or masking to it, and it's just kind of plain and blah, and how that, you know, distress ink, it was just spray distress ink, probably a Heidi Swap or Teresa, I don't know, Heidi Swap, yeah, Heidi Swap spray. And again, it was scratch piece of paper. This one has gold on it. I actually had a paintbrush. I can't remember the situation, but it was a paintbrush, and I was just trying to clean the paintbrush, and it had gold on it. Oh my gosh, look how pretty it is. That's something I would have thrown in the trash. That's like, I did not do that on purpose. If I tried to do that on purpose, it probably wouldn't be that pretty. Okay, this here is a sticker, and I backed it with some pattern paper, and then the piece on earth is the stamp. Put those other things behind it for some layering. I love the blue and red look. It's very pretty. Merry and Bright, that's a Stampin' Up! Sticker. Or sorry, Stampin' Up! Stamp. There's so, hey, looky there. I did the same thing twice. Should try to do that more often. And the last one, I really like this one, actually. I really like this. Baby, it's cold outside. I don't post a whole lot of videos on YouTube, but I do try to post all of my layouts specifically on my Instagram account. So my Instagram account is specifically just for scrapbook layouts, and I think I'm Tracy Shelley on Instagram. I should know my username on Instagram. And on Facebook, I'm Tracy Martin Shelley. I've got a lot of pictures on Facebook on my photo album and stuff, but I don't post scrapbook stuff on Facebook because I have a lot of, you know, friends and family who don't really care to see scrapbook stuff. But if you want to see my scrapbook stuff, go to my Instagram account. Thanks for watching.